What's going on, everybody? I hope you have an amazing day. Today I'm going to show you how to replace your oil for any B46 slash B48 BMW that you might have. So you want to get started by taking this engine cover off, and setting that aside somewhere. Now, for the best part to drain the oil faster, you want to remove this cap right here. Either set it aside or leave it on top, just not covering the entrance to where you pour the oil. Once you do that, as you will see soon in the video, you will have to pull two little tabs to remove this piece right here towards you. If I didn't have the gloves, you'd be able to see it better, but once that's off, all you gotta do is really just set that aside somewhere. Tuck it, just tuck it somewhere, where it's not in the way. That way you can have as easy access to the oil filter as possible. That one. Once you are done with that part, you want to get underneath the car and prepare to remove this plastic piece, as you will see. Not, I don't believe all cars have this. At least my car didn't. This car is not mine, as you can possibly tell. This is the G chassis, the G2330i. So yours probably would have it. Once that is done, you do need your 17 socket to be able to loosen the screw. Once that's done, once that is done, again, you are gonna have to be prepared to either move your hand out the way, because once that screw comes off, all that oil is coming down. At this point, you should have something prepared to catch the oil. You should never, ever let that oil out in the street or anywhere, on the floor, realistically, because it's a mess and it's not, good for the environment, I believe. So, yeah, once that is unscrewed, be prepared, as you probably the stupid hoodie, is in the way. My bad. It was really cold. So once that's done, you want to remove that specific washer, the washer that's on, I believe that's called the washer or strut. I'm not specifically sure what's the accurate name for that, but it comes with a screw. It usually is still on the screw once you take it off. Make sure the oil is still draining. Make sure that it's properly placed. That's not gonna make a mess as I adjust it there. But yeah, you should, whenever you buy the oil filter, they usually gives you a new washer. If that is correct, if that is the correct term. I don't know what it's called, so I'm just gonna call it a washer. You replace it. You should replace it always, and just put that new one on there. You can either throw out the old one, or whatever. Set that old one, just remove the old one and you replace it with with the new one. No, not. Now, once that is done, once you have replaced the washer, you want to get back in there and use your hand for this part. Realistically, you don't really need to tighten it yet, with your socket. Just hand tighten it in there, all the way as much as you can, and then that's when you go in with socket and tighten it up to 15 newton meters torque, I believe. I probably said that wrong, but just 15 torque spec, is a recommended torque spec for that screw. In my case, I didn't really have my proper torque spec wrench, so I just tightened it up to how I remembered how tight it was, and that's how it was left. No leaks were, found. So if there were, then yeah, big problem. But luckily there was no leaks. All right, fellas, this is the next part, my favorite part personally. So this is the part where you need to remove the oil filter. Realistically, I believe you need a 27 socket for this. Just go in there, as I do. I loosen it up, righty loosey for me. As you can see in the video. Once that's done, take that out. Just take it out. Don't leave it there, bro. Just take it out. Just be careful though, because there might be a little mess. But yeah, generally don't leave that there. Or 3 cars, 3 to 4 cars, something like that.
Oh shit! Just for this car.
And are you alone? That's all.
I'm on my own policy. I don't like getting my shit under other people's name.
Fuck. Perfect.
Because even
now, once you have that filter out. You just want to yank it off. Realistically, this piece, you're gonna have to use some force no matter how old you. I'm a weak ass kid. You feel me? So yeah, it was a little tough for me. Replace. You gotta make sure you replace this little rubber piece. I would show you, in the video you'll see eventually, but make sure you put that filter in back in the new box, that you got your old damn the new filter, when put place the new filter in with the white part in, and then like you see the other part. So yeah, see this rubber piece right here, this gotta come off. You gotta take that off, you feel me? Gotta replace it. The new filter should come with a new one, which you will replace. You will see it onto like the furthest. It's like I don't know if you can see it probably there, but like you see where I put it there. Yeah, yeah, that's where it has to go. So don't mess that up. Don't mess that up. Now, once you have placed the rubber piece back, the new rubber piece on, what you generally want to do is, like I stated before, this specific part goes, the white part goes in first. I don't know, I can't catch it properly, but you gotta use some kind of force, low key to like get it in there. You feel me? Get it, make sure it's seated right. You want to do this part. Yeah, you would just get like I guess a bit of the oil, the oil, and just like lubricate the filter here and there. You like the string. You see that rubber piece here that we put on there. We gotta lubricate that little bitch up. You feel me? We gotta lubricate everything. Yeah, diddy that. Oil it up. You feel me? Diddy your oil. Yo, bro. If you know, you know. You gotta oil that bit, motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying, bro? You don't want to go in there. You dry it for me. But yeah, uh, it's recommended because you don't want to mess something up. I don't know the specifics, but it's what I've seen other people do it. I usually see people do it with with the new oil, but there's no harm in using a little bit of the oil just to like lubricate it. So you gotta make sure you actually put that in properly because it goes a certain way. You see that little red piece that you saw at first, that you gotta like make sure it seats right before you start like twisting and turning it, because that's a mistake I low-key did with my car. And even though I watched the video, I messed that completely up. I mean, nothing happened to my filter, I think, but it's recommended you make sure it's seated properly before turning it into so this torque down, I don't recall what it needs to be torqued down to, but realistically, just torque it down, just tighten it up to a point where it's not too tight. I'm a little weak, so it looks like I'm putting a lot more effort. So just, realistically, with your finger, not the glove, with the finger, exactly. Good job. You make sure, if there's too much clearance, you tighten it a little bit more. Like in my case over here, there's a little bit too much clearance. So like, okay, I want to make sure that's seated properly in there. Then this is the part where you just, grab your oil. He had this prepared so that, it's less likely to spill. So I just let him do his thing there. Uh, Remember, please, I did a mistake where I had to go back in the car. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier already, but I had to go back under the car after jacking it down to put the plastic piece that we originally removed in the beginning, to where the bolt goes onto, to the drain plug bolt. Yeah, make sure that's plugged back in, and always, always go under the car with support. Don't go under with just a jack. Don't go under with just a jack, bro. It's dangerous, bro. You don't want to lose your life. Trust me, you don't want to lose your life. So once that's done, top it off with the recommended amount of oil. Uh, he had 5W, I believe 30 or so, whatever it was. The recommended oil for these cars is usually OW20, and usually takes 5.6 quarts, I believe. You again, low key, you might want to have to, look that part up, to see what your car, actually takes, like the required, not the minimum, the required. There was some little weird situation where this car, it could have been because of the fact that we hadn't had like, resetted the what's it called? The engine oil service. So it came out as it was, on minimum. So, make sure you top it off properly with the recommended amount. Recommended as in the required. Don't do, just any amount, get in there, you feel me? top it off properly. You feel me? Later on, he added an basically another like 75% of another 5 quart bottle, which wasn't necessary. I don't know why the car asked for more. It said it was a minimum when he poured that whole bottle in there. So yeah, uh, I don't necessarily have the part to show you guys how to reset the service for the oil on the newer cars. It's a lot easier. Realistically, you don't really need to like code it, as in like you don't have to use your phone or any of that to reset the oil s- service. And but yeah, enjoy the rest of the clips. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm done. This is basically all that it takes. Make sure you take the oil that you drained, take it to AutoZone, and they will guide you with all that process. Don't be shy, bro. When I went to AutoZone, the first time I was like, hey, what do I do with this oil? You know, like what do I do with this oil? Yeah, it was an awkward ass fucking interaction. I'm just an awkward person. I'm not gonna hold you, but yeah, just go to the AutoZone or anywhere, even a mechanic shop. Just get rid of the oil. You don't want to drop it into the fucking environment, bro. Don't throw that shit just anywhere, bro. You don't want to throw that. That's you'll most likely get in trouble. Do not do it. Do not do it. Do not fucking do it. You hear me? Uh, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure everything is properly tightened up. Everything is placed back on, such as the engine cap. You see that red stuff. You make sure like make sure you put everything back to how it was. Everything, as in like the cap, the the engine cover, and all that. Once you're done with that, yeah, okay. I'm gonna shut up now. I really should shut up because I'm just like yapping right now. And yapping is no good for 6 fucking minutes straight, bro. Unscripted. That's crazy. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of these clips. Typical monkey music, bro. These Dominicans, man. I'm Dominican. Hold on. Don't go crazy on me. Yo, where's the oil? Where's the oil? You put it like that? Papá, no, espérate. Oh, nah. What if you spew? Just in case. So that shit don't spill. Alright, you little crash out. What's going on? Nigga, it's been a while since I've been in here. Shit.
Why is there so much traffic?
What time is it? It's 12.
Well, this shouldn't even be this crazy right now. Those are fucking beautiful.
Yeah, there's an M. Usually there's like an M4 and shit like that over here.
That was
But
an
like,
E93 convertible.
that's the M right there.
We're taking his front mount. His front mount intake for the B46.
Yeah. From our intake, like as in like Uno.
Yeah. So it's gonna be on my right side only.
I don't know. Yeah, watch out with this road, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch out with the road. The road will definitely do it to you.
Well, that's why I'm not lowered, my boy.
Yeah.
The fucking Eclipse, I gotta be careful because that's just gonna.
I've been a lot more careful with a lot of shit, bro. Yo, can we take the moment, like this whole video, bro? I've really been thinking about like the 330, or even like the G chassis. You feel me? Like the body lines, like from like the cockpit. I don't know, bro. In person, it just looks so aggressive, bro. Ah, maybe one day I'll get the M340, or hey, man, better. I don't know, man. One day, if God allows it, you feel me? If I'm, still around, type shit.
ran a red light.
Bro.
They sent my mom to take it, and my mom was like, "Coño, pero está mal,
Cuánta
está mal."
vaina,
I'm like,
muchacho,
"Yo,
el diablo.
chill, paying it, bro. Like, calm down. You acting like you about to get arrested for this shit."